Hey everybody, I got Pete Gleeson here with me today. Pete is the director of Hotel COOLGARDIE. I'm going to hope I said that right. Is that right, Pete?
That's right. That's pretty good. Hotel COOLGARDIE. Yes, yes.
Okay, good. So we got the first part out of the way. Now, Hotel COOLGARDIE is a documentary, but before I talk about it, let's have the director talk about it. Pete, what's Hotel COOLGARDIE all about?
Ostensibly, Hotel COOLGARDIE is about two Finnish female backpackers who, after being robbed of their holiday savings in Bali, which do you know Bali? Bali's a holiday island in Indonesia.
Oh no.
Anyway, they've been robbed there. They arrive in Australia seeking work, so they can try and claw back some of those travel savings they've just lost, and they're sent out into the Australian bush, where they will tend bar at the only pub in a remote mining town. And so they expect it to be this fun, novel experience in the Australian outback, and it becomes something kind of different. You know, they fail to meet the expectations of the patrons and of the management, and as such, they're kind of treated in a certain way. They're harassed and harangued and criticised for their work, but at the same time, they're being pursued fairly relentlessly by a succession of men eager for their affections, arguably for their trophy value, but also deep down for some of the men to fill some fairly deep chasms of loneliness and emotional damage they've suffered, often at the hands of women, at least as they perceive it. So the girl's experience becomes this really complex, strange, exhausting, occasionally threatening, alienating yet claustrophobic experience, as this working holiday becomes more of this test of endurance, really, at the hands of the people who populate this hotel.
Now, these ladies come from Finland or somewhere around there, correct? So
they do, yeah. They're Swedish-speaking Finns, which is, I think that the Swedish-speaking Finns, Finland Svenskers are about 6% of the Finnish population.
Well,
but not that makes much difference. I mean, the pertinent thing to the...
It's got to be a huge cultural difference. I mean, coming from, Swedish-speaking Finland down to Australia. I mean, come on.
Exactly, yeah. So they arrive and a lot of pubs in Australia do this. If you go to an outback pub, it's very common to be served your beer by a foreign backpacker, and it's the ones who can adapt really well who kind of get the most out of the experience. So if you're Welsh or Scottish or American or Canadian, and you go and do these pub stints, you often have a really good time, because you can kind of duck and weave and you know the terrain a little bit, you speak the same language, you have similar senses of humour. But yeah, for the Finns, they didn't quite cut it in the eyes of the locals, so that's when it all goes kind of awry for them.
Which makes great entertainment for us, the audience. So tell us, I understand it's going to be up at Slam Dance on the 23rd and on the 26th. Is that still the plan?
Yes, Monday the 23rd at 3 p.m. down at Treasure Mountain Inn, and Thursday the 26th at 2:30.
So for those who have not been up to Park City during all this craziness of Slam Dance and Sundance, you go all the way up to the top of Old Main Street. It's like one of the last buildings up there. And it's very busy. I mean, all up and down the wall, you're going to see posters of every film that's going to be there, and every single filmmaker that's there that has a film there tries to get there so they can get you to come see it. So, which brings a big question. You're all the way down in Australia. Are you going to make it up to this crazy, crazy festival?
I am. And I need to go out and buy some thermals. I'm from Perth, which is one of the sunniest cities in the world, I think. And I think it's going to be 10 under Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but pretty cold. So but looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think we're looking at about 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. It'll be ice think Jamaican bobsled team coming to Canada. That's what you're going to be getting right here during the Slam Dance thing. Excellent. Well, it's going to be the 23rd, 26th. It's the Hotel COOLGARDIE, and it's coming all the way up from Australia. Guys, take a look at it, and if you want to find out more great films that are going to be happening up at the Sundance Film Festival or Slam Dance, because that's what we're talking about right now, then you want to take a look at filmbuzz.tv or keep checking back here at the Daily Herald.